Praise the Lord, kids. In today's story, we are going to learn about a time when all of the people thought it was okay to break God's rules. They learned a very hard lesson. Saul had been the king of Israel for many years. He had started as a good king. But then he began to disobey the Lord. When Saul began to disobey the Lord told him that none of his sons would ever be kings of Israel. The Lord would anoint a new king, not from Saul's family. King Saul and 3 of his sons were in a battle with the Philistines. The Philistines won the battle, and Saul and 3 of his sons died. One of the sons was Jonathan. When David heard the news, he was very sad. He had loved his friend Jonathan. He had tried to get along with Saul. David knew that the time had come for him to be the new king. He wanted to be a very good one. He knew some people would want only Saul's family to be king. But David knew that Samuel had anointed him all of those years ago. He knew that the Lord wanted him to be king. He just wished everyone would like him. The people of Israel made David the king. Soon everyone began to like David a whole lot. He became very popular. David was happy about this. David remembers something very important. He remembered the Ark of the Covenant. The Ark of the Covenant was very important because it represented the presence of the Lord. David wanted all the people to know that the presence of the Lord was with him. Since the ark was in the tabernacle tent in another town, David decided to bring it to the town where he lived. David wanted to bring the ark to Jerusalem. All of the people were very excited. They thought David was wonderful. David seemed to notice the people more than he did the Lord. David forgot to follow the Lord's special instruction about moving the ark. One instruction was that no one was to touch the ark. The ark had rings on its sides. The rings were holders for long poles. The priests were supposed to pick up the ark using the poles carefully. They were never to touch the ark, only the poles. The people were so excited that David told the priest to bring the ark to Jerusalem. The priest placed the ark on a new cart. Remember, that is not the way the Lord said to do it. He said the priests were supposed to carry the ark with the poles. The people were so excited that they did not even consider obeying the Lord. David and the priests seemed to be trying to make the crowds happy instead of making the Lord happy. As the ark was being carried in the cart, something terrible happened. The oxen that were pulling the cart stumbled. A man named Uzzah reached out to steady the ark. First, the ark was not carried the way the Lord said, and now someone touched the ark. As soon as Uzzah touched the ark, he fell dead. The people could not believe what they saw. They had been so excited about moving the ark that they forgot to think about obeying the Lord. They knew that Uzzah had disobeyed the Lord. Now they knew how important it was to follow the Lord's instructions. The ark stayed in the same town where Uzzah had died for 3 months. Finally, David decided it was time to correctly bring the ark to Jerusalem. This time, he did not consider making people happy or being popular. This time, he wanted to make the Lord happy. He told the priest to carry the ark exactly as the Lord commanded. This time, everything went well. The people were so happy to see the ark arrive in Jerusalem. Even David danced and celebrated. Everyone was happy because they had followed the Lord's rules. My dear kids, obeying the Lord is more important than being popular. God bless you.